welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this particular video tutorial we are going to see a very important topic from the Hive tutorial series, which is how we can use the Hive's group by statement or how Hive's group by clause in the Hive query language. So for that I already have one data set that is created for this particular tutorial, which is a employee data set. And as you can see, this is the data set. It's a typical basically a employee table, where let me just show you the columns as well. So ID, name, age, gender and salary, these are the columns that are present. And as you can see, the gender, right, they're male female. So let's say as you can see in this particular data set, since there are only 5-6 records, so it is really easy to analyze that how many, for example, how many male employees are there or how many female employees are there. But let's say you have a very huge data set, like let's say you have a very big company's data set where the all the employees consolidated data is present, and out of that particular data set you wanted to get the count based on the gender, like how many male employees are there and how many female employees are there. So looking at that kind of a huge amount of data set, right, you just cannot get that particular count by just looking at the data or by putting some kind of simple basic where condition. For that you have to have a methodology that will group your data set, that can run some kind of query on your Hive tables data and get you that kind of analysis. Now, for example, it could be anything basically, like the use case that we are considering here, that how many out of all the employees, what is the count of male employee versus what is the count of female employee. Or I just wanted to get salaries, and based on some salaries I wanted to do some kind of computation. If my salary increases 50,000, then I wanted to group it into some different bracket or something, anything where the grouping of a data set is needed. The most important clause that is being supported by Hive is nothing but the group by clause. So to demonstrate this, we are going to write a query demonstrating this particular use case itself, that considering the data set that you are seeing on the screen, I just wanted to get the count of employees based on their gender. Okay, so so how we can write that? So here, while writing the group by clause, right, or while writing the group by query, the thought process that you should have is, what I want to select from this data set, I wanted to do the selection based on the gender. So that would be my first column that I'll write in the select clause. And then what I want their counts, right? I wanted to have the count of how many male employees are there and how many female employees are there. So I'll use this aggregation function of count, right? Count of star. So give me the gender and their respective count from employee table, right? But I don't want any straightforward count. I wanted to group this particular data based on a gender column, right? So group by gender. So if you just complete this particular query by giving a semicolon and enter, then it will give me the result set. So I hope you understood this particular query, right? Give me display the gender and their respective counts from table name, and while doing this particular operation, group the result set based on the gender column, right? So let's see the result. So it has started the MapReduce job behind the scene. Let's wait till the time it gets completed. Right. So MapReduce is completed, and here is a data set for us. Now, if you have seen the data set for the Anna, this particular employee, the gender is missing. So it has not considered, or it has created a separate category for this particular thing, which is and the count of that particular respective employee is 1. and then you have the female, two female employees and three male employees. Okay, so basically I hope you understood the usage of the group by query as we have discussed, right? That now we can take some more examples as well. Let's say we wanted to group the data set based on the age, like how many employees of 30 age, how many employees of 40 age, how many of 41 age, that kind of. Let's try to write that query. Select age comma count of star from employee, right, and group by age. I wanted to group it by age, so let's see. So as you can see, employees with age as 30, there are two employees, and for rest of the values only one employee is there. Okay, so this is how we can make use of group by clause to analyze the data and to come to a certain figures. Okay, so thank you very much. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.